Hey guys, my name is Simon and this is my first tutorial in English. Even though I hate listening to myself or hearing my voice speaking English, I still try to guide you through this. So let's get started. In this tutorial I will show you how you can build your own digital sticker mockup, or I will call it a sticker construction kit. And all you need to have is one stock footage like this, or stock photo, where everything is in it. You have the paper sheet, you have the luma mask, you have the light layer, the texture layer, some kind of final result with the light layer and without. So you have to cut out every layer, or not every layer, 3 layers, and you have to do some overlapping stuff. So let's get started. The first layer is the luma mask layer. By hitting Command J, you will duplicate the layer and separate from the background. Just hit the background layer again and just do the same with the light layer. Command J, go back to the background layer, and you need to have the texture layer, or I will call it texture layer or content layer, and Command J. So I will give these layers some names. This one is the paper layer, this one is the light layer, and this one is the content layer. The paper layer needs to be on the bottom, content in the middle, and the light on top. So you have to do the overlapping stuff. Just bring down the opacity here from 100 to 50. Zoom in a little bit and align the content layer with the white from the paper layer like this. Bring up the opacity again to 100 and do the same with the light layer. Select the light layer, switch the layer to the right, bring down the opacity to 50 maybe, or to 40, whatever you would like to have, and like this. Bring up the opacity again to 100, and that's basically it. So what you can do now is you can grab the white from the paper layer and create a mask for the content and the light layer. Just hit W for the magic stick, press in the middle, select the content layer and press the mask layer. And what you can do now is you can duplicate this layer to the light layer by hitting Alt or Option and bring this up. So you will now have the same mask for the light and the content layer. I will fill the background layer with black, so everything has the same color. What you need to do now is you can change the black or remove the black from the paper layer. So just in case you just want to give the background another color, you have the problem with the black. So you need to select the paper layer, hit W, and hit the mask again, and just hit Command and I to change the mask from black to white. So you now have the sticker with the transparency, and you have to play around with the blend modes. Select the light layer, and you can play around with it, but I think luminance is the best blend mode for this, and bring down the opacity to 50. What you can do now is you can create a text layer. Change the color to white. Bring up the size, maybe like this, and put it into the center of the sticker. What you can do now is you can create an own distortion map. So the texture or the structure of the light layer will infect the text layer. You need to create a displacement map, and you do this by hitting the black and white button and maybe bring down a little bit the red channel. And you need to change this as in PSD without layers. We'll call this mask 3 because this is the third time I will record this tutorial. And what you need to do now is just remove the black and white layer. And very important thing is you just have to create a smart object out of this text layer. So you click Filter. In German it's Verzerrungsfilter and then Versetzen. In English it's Distort Displace. I think 30 and 30 is okay for me at the moment. And you hit OK, and Photoshop will ask where is this mask. It's mask 3, and it's OK. What you see now is you will have some distortion going on here. It's pretty cool. And to do it a little bit more realistic, you can just double click the text layer and look at the bottom thing right here. Put this to the right and maybe hit Alt, hit OK, and it looks a little bit cooler because the text is moving somehow and the background or the light layer structure is looking through the text layer. So pretty cool. What you can do now is you can change the color of the sticker. You can change the content. You can change the text by double click the smart object to every text you would like to have. Save and close. Ta-da! Now it's test. And you can switch on the light or switch off the light effect. You can also play around with the blend modes, but luminance is the best one, I think. The cool thing is you can just bring in every texture or content you would like to have. Just bring it in, Command T, transform it a little bit, and you can hit Alt between the two layers, and this content is only covering what's showing in this mask. Pretty cool. What you also can do is you can bring the saturation layer and play around with the colors or change the colors a little bit. So let's get back to the sticker. At the end, what you can do is you just bring everything to one layer. And just play again with the blend modes. And in English it's overlay, in German it's ineinander kopieren. I will bring down the opacity maybe to 30 or 40. Just hit the mask button again. We'll fill everything with black and draw with white only on this little crack here. Maybe something like this. So, super cool. Look at this detail stuff going on here. This is 100% and this is 180 and 255, and it's still looking pretty good, I guess. So you now know how to build your own sticker mockup. You can change the content, the text and the light effect. So have fun with it and leave a comment down below if you like this kind of stuff, and hit the thumbs up button and maybe the subscribe button for another video coming up next week. Have a good day and greetings from Hamburg, Germany.